All right, everybody, this is Dan Bigman, and we're actually getting trained. This is my guy Mark right here from Jameson, okay, one of the best vendors that we have, and he's here giving us tutorials on how to use traceable routers to find sewer lines, for example, which is right here, or how to find storm, okay, down here. And so we have our mini duct hunter right here. It's a smaller guy. It's easier for smaller diameter pipes. And then we have our duct hunter. This one's a 300-foot, 5/16 diameter, which is good for larger pipes. And so he's going to go ahead and show us how to use it. All right, Mark, so go ahead. Show us from the thing. What did you start with? You said you loosened it first.
So this is our Jameson Duct Hunter. We're going to loosen this handle, feed the duct hunter through the roller guides, and then we will adjust this handle as we begin to feed it off so it doesn't get away from us. So you can adjust it back and forth so you get just a steady feed into the conduit. So you're going to connect your source, your transmitter, to this brass tang. That's going to put the signal. There's a copper wire inside of the duct hunter that will transmit that signal down the entire fiberglass line so you can locate unoccupied conduit, water lines, sewer lines, gas lines.
Okay, so go ahead. So we have right here also a locator. We have a RICOM locator here. And so the RICOM, we're going to go ahead and take the transmitter and clip it to here, Ernesto. Right, you're clipping it right in there. Yep. And then we put our grounding rod.
We want to move the ground rod 90 degrees. We think it's going that way.
Mm-hmm.
So let's move the ground rod 90 degrees to where we think it's going.
In theory. In theory.
In theory?
Yeah.
Saying it should be 90 degrees.
If we think it's going
As best as possible.
You don't want it in line with the conduit. We want it 90 degrees.
Now, in addition, one other thing that we have here, which I like, is this Jameson light. Again, the thing is just, it's bright, it's easy, it's versatile, it straps on to the Jameson or anything else you need. It's not just for the traceable rods. This thing's just an all-around good tool. My man Jeff here just forced me to order one for him so he can grill at night in his backyard.
Sweet.
And yeah. So this is just a really neat kind of extra accessory for this. But go ahead and all right, feeding it through.
80. He was saying as far as the frequency doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Using, well, he was pointing out earlier. I had like a handy little. You guys know about the
All right, so Ernesto's now on 8 kilohertz. And he's able to locate the storm.
90-degree Jameson turn. So the pipe should be running that way.
All right, so safety-wise, cleaning it as it comes in.
Yep, and then we're feeding it back.
We disconnected the transmitter from the brass tang. We're going to loosen this handle back up. And then we're going to pull it in using the cage to feed it back onto the reel.
And so if you try to shove it in from the line itself, what do you run the risk of?
You could put a kink in the fiberglass if you get too excited.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just feeding it on the cage nice and smoothly and no drama.
And that goes the same for the mini duct hunter as well?
All of the duct hunters.
You feed it in from the cage?
Yes. For storage, you can leave it like this, or if you're going to have it in the back of a truck, you're probably going to want to pull it all the way in, put it back in here, that's protecting it, and then lock it back down. That just keeps you from having something fall and break.